Hello, everyone. Just a minute. Inviting people, waiting for some people to join. Okay, and still dropping the link. But happy Friday. Hey, I like blue. Okay. Happy Friday. Okay. I don't know about you all, but I'm ready for the weekend. This week has been, I'll say, busy to say the least. But what I'm really excited for is the fall. Like, that's my season. It's my birthday season. I love the weather. I can't do the heat. Not for that long. Okay, give me just a few more seconds here, you all. And then I will get started. But while we're waiting for people to join, I kind of want to let you all know some of the things that I have coming up. Just a moment here. For those of you who are somewhat interested in mentorship, I have the Honey Pot program that technically starts on September the 1st, but you can join early. If you're not quite ready to commit to traditional mentorship, if you're ready to start taking classes and learning and also getting assignments and everything, you should definitely sign up for the Honey Pot program. I'll have my next round of 31 days. I'm going to say 31 days, right? But I'll have my next round of 31 days of Hoodoo starting in October. So if you are interested, definitely let me know. I'm getting ready to start circulating the link for that too, so that you all can sign up and get in there. We can work together. But today we're going to be doing our weekly reading. I know it hasn't really been the most consistent lately, but last week I definitely needed the week off to rest. So today we're going to be doing our weekly reading, our collective reading, and we're going to see like what the general message is for the day. And at the end, I'll take questions. Hey, Sylvia, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, you all. I am going to go ahead and get this thing popping. Okay. So I want to start off today's reading with a general message for the collective for today, just to kind of see what Spirit has for us today. And rip to this avatar deck. For those of you who kind of watch some of my readings, you know that this is like my go-to, but rip to it. It's been through the struggle. So and the sad part about it is, as far as I am aware, you cannot buy another one of these decks. The author, she doesn't make them anymore. The artist, she doesn't make them anymore. So they're really hard to get your hands on. So I'm sad about that. But nonetheless, let's get into it. Okay, let's see what the daily message is. Okay, the daily message for the collective. What is it that we need to know for today, Spirit? What do we need to know for the collective? And of course, as always, you all, for those of you who are coming in, say hey in the comments. While these readings are free, you can also leave love donations. I think my Cash App, yep, there it is. As always, it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen, okay? So let's see what the daily message is today from Spirit, y'all, okay? Here's the message for the collective. Alrighty. Okay. I am not mad at this message. Hey, welcome. I'm not mad at this message, you all. And I think that this kind of goes into the reading that I actually did a couple of weeks ago for you all, for the collective. But a lot of us are in a really prosperous time. I am telling you. If I remember correctly, I was telling you all about a week ago that if you have plans to act on them. Well, this reading is somewhat similar to that. This card talks about us being able to build generational wealth, okay? A lot of us are going to come into some new ideas surrounding what we can actually do to create said generational wealth or bring prosperity into our homes during this time. What Spirit is talking about is coming out of a period of rest. And what I am saying is that rest is a part of the work, right? But that can't be all that you do in terms of bringing things into your reality. At some point, you have to take action on these things. There's a certain part of our thought or mental state that needs to change surrounding our prosperity. There's a lot of you all, and I think that I've said this before, that have a lot of good ideas, but for some reason or another, some of you all are having issues bringing those ideas from thought and into reality. So what Spirit is saying right now is an important time for you need to go watch other people. Spirit in a way is talking about you not having to necessarily reinvent the wheel. You just kind of have to see what other people are doing. So what you're reading today for the daily message is talking about is going and being studious, watching, almost like spying, this isn't the energy of like, taking other people's ideas and making them your own. But what Spirit is talking about is about watching and learning, essentially watching and learning from others and using that as somewhat of a format as inspiration for you. But it's also because yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to inspire you. It's going to inspire you to kind of create your own. It's going to inspire you to create your own. Something that's also really important, and I absolutely love this depiction of the Queen of Pentacles. If you look at her, she's in red. She's feeling grounded, right? She's connected with the earth. She's sitting very comfortably in her garden holding her pentacle. But what this is also saying today is that it's very important for us to get grounded. It's important for you to take care of yourself and nourish yourself in this time. When the Queen of Pentacles is upright like that and she's in alignment, she's not only able to take care of and nourish herself, but she's able to do that for other people in her community, right? So it's really important that during this season, especially with prosperity and Spirit telling you to take actions on things, it's really important for you to care for oneself. And that's really going to invoke the type of change that it is that you're wanting to see in your life, okay? So taking care of ourselves, spending some time outside, like I was just saying, it was too hot, okay? I don't know about y'all, but I'm a cool breeze mermaid, okay? But it is really important for you all to actually go outside, spend some time in nature, which I also feel like was a message that I had got as well previously. But it's really important for us to go outside and ground ourselves, because what's getting ready to happen there's going to be a lot of movement, and these opportunities are going to come quickly for you. So it's really important that Spirit wants you to follow these instructions so that you're ready. A redundant theme for this season I have noticed has been prayer and preparation, right? So how can we pray for things and we ask for Spirit to bring them into our reality and want them, but we're not prepared for it, right? So what Spirit is really urging the collective to do as for today's general message is to prepare for these things, prepare for these blessings, or their opportunities to come into your life, okay? With these changes, a lot of you all are going to be able to really take charge of your life and kind of come to an equilibrium and get some clarity on what it is that you actually want to do next. So, long story short, the message for the collective today is to still be studious. A lot of us, there's like an astounding message here for sure about working on the root chakra. A lot of y'all really just need to go outside for real, for real. Y'all need to go talk to the trees and hug a tree. Okay. Like, you need to get outside and you need to get your hands and your feet in the soil as well. And this is also going to be something that really helps with the clarity. Hey, you all, drop the pink flowers in the chat, you all, as you come in. Okay. So that is our message for the day. I noticed that some of you all had came in after I got started, so I'll go ahead and repeat it. I'm going to take a few questions at the end as well, if there's any of you that have any questions, but I'll go ahead and get started to see what the message is for the collective for the upcoming week, okay? For the upcoming week, is it me or does it not seem like August kind of is? Well, August is going by pretty fast, which, like I said, I really love. I thrive in the fall. Like, I absolutely love the fall. It's like my favorite time of the year. It's really interesting because I like to be cold, but not too cold. So it's like, I'll take the snow, but y'all can leave the ice, okay? You can leave the ice storms. Y'all can have that. Get somebody else to do it. Alrighty, so I'm going to read and see what the message is for the collective for the upcoming week, you all, okay? What is it that we need to know? Actually, y'all, I lied. I'm going back to my avatar deck. I was going to give it a break, but no. Let's see what lies ahead for us for the upcoming week. What is it that we need to know? Also, you all, take a moment and share this video. Invite people to the live. Alrighty, so what do we need to know for the upcoming? Alrighty. Let's see here. Okay, so the cards are really jumpy. Alrighty, you all. So some of us have been slacking in terms of our spiritual hygiene or in relation to our spiritual regimen. And that is that's contributing to why we don't know what it is that we want to do. In the first part of the reading in the daily message, I talked a little bit about having issues bringing ideas from the realm of thought and from the mental state down into the physical. And part of the reason why some of you all are having that issue is because y'all ain't been praying. You know, it's like y'all have not been praying. Some of you who had an established spiritual regimen in the past have not been following that, and that's causing a lot of conflict in your life. Like, that is one of the direct reasons as to why we can't tap into action. Okay, that's why we can't tap into the energy of action and getting to do, but it's also contributing to that lack of clarity. Spirit going off today, in a sense. There's a lot of us, and this is why I think that I keep getting information about the root chakra, because Spirit was talking a lot about some of us just kind of being lazy, literally being lazy. There's a population, there's a part of the people who are watching this video who actually know what it is that they're supposed to be doing, but also just kind of like refusing not to. And that's also directly affecting your own prosperity. Spirit is literally telling you to get up, and take action. One thing I really like about the King of Wands, overall, one thing that I really like about the King of Wands is he's like a visionary. He is a leader. He has the ability to get shit done. And a lot of you who are watching are the King of Wands, right? Some of you are natural leaders. Some of you have great skill sets. But one of the things about the King of Wands is, with the air and the fire energy, is that he can very, not aggressively, but very fervently bring his ideas into reality, right? And so Spirit is also talking about that being something that needs to be an area of focus for the collective for the upcoming week. A lot of us have kind of gotten caught up in gossip. A lot of us have kind of gotten caught up with gossiping, the over enjoyment and merriment and things that are fun, right? And are a part of this existence, but Spirit is really calling you guys for it, to tell you to kind of focus. Okay, a lot of us been caught up in the fun and, you know, doing hood rat shit with our hood rat friends, or whatever it is that you've been doing. But Spirit is really, really calling you for it, to say, hey, you know, it's time to get back on track. It's kind of time to take action once again. This isn't necessarily kind of like the same energy of like hiding per se. This is really, it's like willful. It's like willful neglect of one's plans, right? So Spirit is warning you over the next couple of weeks that you really need to be vigilant about this. First of all, y'all need to fall back into a routine, because one of the things that is highlighted in this reading is that a routine is actually going to help. Some people need an established routine to kind of at least get that motivation going and to help you get to where it is exactly that you want to be. So start with a routine. Start with a routine for your spiritual health and also for your physical health as well. Start making a few changes starting this week to kind of help motivate you and get you into making this a lifestyle again, okay? Also, yes, y'all, the money that's on the table right now, the money that's on the table depends on it. The information that I am giving right now in this reading is actually information that's going to help the collective with a long-term investment, or excuse me, long-term money, or setting a long-term source of income. So the steps, what I'm trying to articulate to you all is the steps that you are taking now are going to bring in money for a while, right? But if you miss out on divine timing because you don't want to get off of the couch and you don't want to establish a routine, you don't want to pray, you don't want to meditate, you don't want to do spiritual work for yourself, if you are, you know, a priestess or a practitioner, if you don't want to do said things, then you're blocking off these sources of income. You're really affecting your prosperity, because there's a lot of people out there who are willing to embrace you. There's people out there who are ready to work with you. There are people watching you, right? And they're ready to to give you the attention and the recognition that you deserve. But if you are not providing them with said services, or if you are not taking the actual work, you can't receive those things. It goes back to the Queen of Pentacles that I saw a little bit earlier in you all's reading. Like I said, she's very good at setting boundaries and taking care of herself unapologetically. And also the health aspect of the Queen of Pentacles. So if you all are not doing that, how can you pour into anybody else? How can you be a leader if it's not kind of starting at home? Okay. So really don't miss out on divine timing, you all. It's really a time. There's not an energy of a rush here for you all, but it's an energy to put one foot in front of the other. One foot in front of the other, because now we know, now we have a little bit more of an idea of what it is that needs to be done. It's just a choice now for you all. Okay. So it's like, it's better to not know than to not do. I know y'all hear us say that a lot, but that's kind of what it is here. It's like, now you know. So what are you going to do to call in this prosperity and abundance that's on the table for you all? King of Pentacles, he ain't afraid of hard work. Okay. He is consistent and he nurtures his garden. Okay. So if as you can see, tonight we had a lot of earthy cards. We've had a lot of Pentacles, right? So take from it what you will. Get to work. What they say on the Players Club, make that money, don't let it make you. That's what y'all need to be doing. Period. Okay, y'all have been quiet while I've been ranting. So talk to me in the chat, you all. I want you all at this time. I'll go ahead and take 3 questions tonight because I don't really want to be on here. It's Friday, okay? And I have some crab legs with my name on it. So, but go ahead and drop questions in the chat. I'll take like at least 3. I'll see how I'm feeling after that. But let me go ahead and tell you all again, for those of you who are here, what I have coming up, okay? So as always, there are infinite ways to reach me, but my link is below in the comments. The link tree is there. All information is in the link tree. I know my link to the Voodoo Institute, like that's floating across the screen, so that does not work. But the correct link to the Voodoo Institute is in the link tree as well. So for those of you who go through there, Botanica Venus, all of that fun stuff. Or if you're even interested in the upcoming rounds of mentorship with me, that's all going to be in the link tree, okay? I also want to invite you all to the Honey Pot Learning Program, okay? For those of you who are interested to start learning, it's a great place for you to, I won't even say get your feet wet, because what you're going to be learning is extremely significant. There's going to be classes all the way from beginning up to advanced within that particular program, but it's a little bit less commitment. There we go. That's what I'll say. It's a lesser commitment than signing up for mentorship. You have a couple of classes a month. You have homework and assignments, and you'll have access to a Discord group. And then I also have rituals that you can participate in as well. So the link to the Honey Pot is in the link tree as well. Okay. And as I was telling you all, 30 Days of Hoodoo is starting in October, which also is my birthday month. You'll see a lot of action or a lot of activity during the month of October for sure. But it's also Hoodoo Heritage Month too. So get into 30 Days of Hoodoo, okay? If you are not in mentorship, if you are not in the Honey Pot program, then why aren't you on my Patreon? What are you doing? You need to join the Secret Society, okay? We just started a book club in there, and it's lit. Do we have any questions? I'm not seeing anybody with any questions. Y'all want to talk to me today? That's cool. I got you. Even though I cannot see your name, it says Facebook user. I feel like I know who you are. But yes, I will answer this question for you. I have a conference in Japan coming up and some physical needs met. Could this be a good time to place to rock that carnal boat? Rock the boat, rock the boat. Okay. Let's see if Facebook user can get their boat rocked. I know it was you. I knew it. All right. Let's see if Japan would be a good place for when I get that feeling. All righty. So hear me out. Okay. I'm personally all for you getting the boat rocked. Okay. But according to your reading, it does not look like this would be the place. Okay. And the reason why I say that is we've got the Ace of Wands, which is literally like a no-go. And they got the Five of Cups too. So let me break this down. You're not going to be satisfied with this experience, if that makes sense. You're going to be left feeling a little neglected, if that makes sense. You're going to feel like it wasn't given what it was supposed to give, if you catch my drift. So based off of your reading, I would say no. Don't do it. I mean, it's literally not worth it. So that is your reading. Does anyone else have a question that they would like to ask today? Yeah. I'm happy it resonated. The spirits is lit. You know how the spirits are. They're going to be forthcoming, to say the least. So, do we have any other questions? Y'all have been unusually quiet today. Is it because I just said surprise? I'm going live. I need to tell y'all first, huh? Any more questions before I hop off of here? No? All right, family. Well, you all know where to find me. I want to highly encourage everyone, once again, before I get off here for the night, to at least come to one of those forums. Like if you honestly feel like you can't afford mentorship, or you're not ready, or you're not even ready for the honeypot, come to the Secret Society. There's plenty of things for you to do there. There's a secret, sisterhood. And like I said, there's a book club, and there's a lot of resources there for you to work independently on as well. But y'all be blessed, and I will see y'all in a couple of days.